For those who don't know, now I'm getting arrested here in the city of Brookhaven because of a crime I committed, but I can't go to jail because if I do, I'll be sent to the maximum security prison where I'll never be able to escape again. But now I want to see what he's going to say. I hope he lets me go because I don't want to be arrested. He said, "You are sentenced to 3 years in prison. Now take him." Guys, this is terrible. I've just been sentenced here in Brookhaven and now he's coming here to arrest me because this is my end. Guys, I'm being taken down here right onto the bus. For those who don't know, this bus I was taken in is really horrible. I'm literally going to the maximum security prison here in Brookhaven. Now he's coming back here and this time he's going upstairs, but for some reason he's coming to my house. For those who don't know, this is my house and he brought me here for some reason. He said, "Where's your weapon? Show me where it is." Guys, for those who don't know, I was arrested because I have an illegal weapon in my house, which I had to defend myself, and because of that I'm going to jail. He said, "That's not the reason. Tell the truth." And yeah, that really wasn't the reason. Actually, it was one of the reasons. I also wasn't paying my taxes properly. That's the real reason. He said, "That's one of the reasons. You still haven't said the main one." Okay, the main reason why I got arrested is because I ended up robbing some stores. But now I'm coming inside, and my weapon is right here. Guys, he's coming here to get it. Now he just grabbed it. And guys, for those who don't know, all of this is a lie. They planted evidence so I would get arrested, but the truth is that none of this happened, and all of this is being fake so that I'll go to jail. Now I'm being taken away. I was actually in prison for a long time. I was in jail for 3 years just because they faked all this against me. They made false evidence and much more. Now the gate finally opened, and he's coming here. Guys, I can escape through here, but I think it's going to be impossible to do that, especially because he's watching where I'm going. So I'm coming here, right into the maximum security prison. Guys, this place is horrible. Now I'm finally being released. Perfect, I was released, and I can finally walk normally. But guys, I can't leave here at all, because there are several guards, and also a lot of security in this prison. But they took a long time to close the gate. But everything that's happening to me is really unfair, because I didn't do any of the things they said I did. The more people they arrest, the more money they make, and because of that, they arrested a lot of criminals, but they also arrested innocent people like me, where they said I did crimes that I literally didn't do. But there's a player right here. I've really never seen him before. Now it looks like he finally saw me, and he even said hi. I don't know how he has a television. He's probably a very important person, since not just anyone has a television in their room, especially in prison. But he's coming here to talk to me. He said, "I was arrested just because I parked wrong. This is not a real reason to arrest me." Yes, that's true, especially because for every person they arrest, they earn $1,000. Each of them earns $1,000 by arresting someone, so that's why I ended up getting arrested. But I still have to escape today. But he just went back to watching TV. This player really doesn't care about what's happening here. But I'm coming here to talk to another player. This player looks very important because there's a police officer guarding him here, and his room is completely locked. There's a security guard here too, and there's also a camera monitoring him 24 hours a day, so he seems very dangerous. Now it looks like he stood up here. He really looks like a bad person. He said, "I've already escaped from prison 20 times, and I'll escape again if I have to." Guys, if this is true, it's going to be really important for me, especially because I also want to escape from here. But I want to know why there's a player here who's just a police officer, because everyone here is military. Really, everyone is military, except for this one player. Now he's looking over here. He said, "They sent me here to take care of him." Okay, that's really weird. He really seems very important because there's a guard who only watches him. He's the strangest person of all. But I don't know how I'm going to escape from here, especially because there's no way to escape this maximum security prison. Guys, I'm going up here because I want to see what's going on outside. But it looks like my friend is coming through here. He's coming down right here, and he noticed that I'm here. He really saw me, and now he said hi. Guys, I said hi, and he has to help me escape from here. But I don't know how he's going to help me. He said, "When you escape, help me run away too. I'll be waiting behind the prison." Okay, guys, I'm going to try to escape from here, but I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I also don't know how he's going to help me. But he disappeared from here. I'm going to start training here in prison because all the players do that. Now even this other player is coming here because he wants to train too. Looks like he's going to this other wait, and all of us are training here. But apparently a guard came here because he wants to watch us. But for some reason the other one is coming too. This is a little weird, especially because back there's no guard watching that area. So if I had stayed back there, I would have managed to escape. It's really good to know that he gets distracted this easily. Eventually I'm going to get out of here. It's just a matter of time before I escape. But for now I'm training here. But now a lot of time has passed, and it's starting to get late. But now I finally stopped training, and it looks like there's only one guard watching me. The other one came back to take care of the prison, and the prisoners returned exactly to their cells. This player is reading a book here. But guys, there's a big problem. If this player is in this cell, that means this maximum security cell is mine. I have the weirdest cell of all. I don't even know the reason. But now he came right here. He said, "It's because we don't want you to escape. You're going to be an example for everyone." Guys, he wants to show all the players that it's impossible to escape from this prison. Now I'm going back to my cell because I'm going to pretend that I'm sleeping so I can eventually get out of here. Guys, he's coming right here and is just going to watch over my cell. This is not something that should be happening. He should be doing what that other player is doing, where he's guarding important places. But this soldier is specifically watching me. Now there's a truck coming out front, which is really strange, because trucks never come through here, especially since this is a prison where people could escape. So I don't know what this truck is doing here, but apparently it's my friend who's here. He's waiting for me to escape. Guys, this is really impressive. He actually wants to help me get out of here, but I don't know how I'm going to escape. But from what I noticed, the door is open, so I can just walk out of here. He's even looking over here. Apparently he approved. I really can leave whenever I want, just not during during sleeping hours. Now I'm going upstairs because I want to get some books since I need to plan how I'm going to get into that truck. But for some reason this player is coming here to talk to me. This is really weird, but he's looking over here. He said, if you want to escape, wait for maintenance. It happens every day here when everything in the prison gets shut down. Okay, it's really good to know that. It looks like there's a time when everything here gets turned off, and eventually I'll be able to escape from here. Look, it's really good to know that, and now I understand how he escaped from prison. He said, now I don't know how you're going to escape from prison. Good luck. He really doesn't know how to escape. Even though he's escaped many times, he came to his cell and went back to reading books. But I want to know if this player can help me, so I'm coming over here to talk to him. But the guard is watching me. He's suspicious that I'm up to something. He said, go back to your cell. Maintenance is about to happen. Guys, this is terrible. I can't go back to my cell at all, because if I go back, I won't be able to escape from prison later. I really can't go back there. I said, I'm feeling sick. Where's the doctor? I really need a doctor. But he came back here and is calling me right now. Guys, I'm coming here to finally get treated. I'm going to pretend I'm sick just so he doesn't take me and lock me in that cell. I said, I have a really bad headache. And obviously that's a lie. He said, okay, wait there, I'll go get the medicine now. Looks like he's going back there to get the medicine. But now it seems like the power went out. The prison literally lost power. So I have to escape from here. I have to get out right now, since there are no guards here anymore. Guys, now I'm coming to the front because I want to see with him how I'm going to escape. Now he noticed that I'm here. He knows I already want to escape. He said, just go out through the roof. It's easier. Okay, I'm going to do that. But that player heard it, and now he's running back here. He came through the elevator and went up there. Guys, this is terrible. I have to get back here quickly before I lose my chance to escape from prison. So now I'm coming right here, but there's a big problem. I stepped on the red laser as soon as the prison returned to normal. So I have to escape urgently because they're coming to see what happened. Now I'm escaping from here, but there's also a player here who wants to escape too. But guys, we can't jump down here because it's way too high. There's really no way to do it, but he's holding an axe. He said, jump down there. I want to see if it works. Look, I can't do that. If I jump down there, I'll break my leg. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but he's holding the axe, and if I don't do it, he's going to hit me. He really wants me to jump to see if he can survive too, and finally escape from the maximum security prison. But my friend, he's right there waiting for me. He's even eating an apple. But guys, I know what to do. I'm going to run out of here, but he's also coming after me. Guys, I'm going to have to go down there, but I don't know how I'm going to do it because it's really high. There's literally no way to escape. He said, you can jump, go ahead. Look, I'm not going to jump, but thinking about it, maybe I'll survive, especially because there's grass down there. But I'm waiting here because I want that player to get arrested. Everything he did here was really weird. Now the guard is arriving here, and I just jumped. Guys, I actually hurt my leg, but I'm finally getting there. Perfect. I'm back to normal, and I literally managed to make it here. He's really happy. Now I have to get inside. He just closed it and is coming here in his truck to drive it. I actually managed to escape from there, and the player is getting arrested. This is really the end for him, but he jumped down too, and now he's crawling. He literally copied me, but the difference is that right now I'm being taken far away. I don't know where my friend is going. I wish I knew, but it's impossible to tell where he's headed. All I know is that he's driving his truck. Actually, he's coming up front now. He ran a red light, and now he's coming back to this Roblox neighborhood, and I'm still in here. I don't know how he has so much money, but from what I saw, he arrived here. But now he's taking me back, directly to my Roblox house. Look, I don't know why he brought me here, but I really shouldn't have come back to my house, especially because this is the first place they'll look for me here in Roblox. But now I'm getting out. He finally opened the door, so I got out successfully. He really helped me a lot. He said, they won't come to your house, because they think you wouldn't come back here, especially since they would search this place. Look, that actually makes sense. It would be terrible if I came back to my Roblox house, so because of that they're not going to look here. So the idea he had was really good. Now he closed the door and went back to driving his truck. Looks like he went home after really helping me out. But now I'm going back in here to hide. I'm going upstairs. And for those who don't know, I have a bunch of really interesting outfits here that are going to help me hide from the police. But guys, there's a problem. They're coming here. They really want to find me. And now they're coming out with a military vehicle. But what's scary is that they're moving very slowly because they want to check every single house. This is really terrible. He said he's not at his house. He would never do that. Guys, they really think I didn't come back to my house because it would be silly to come back here since they're looking for me, and they would definitely come to my house. So because of that, they ruled out this option and are now moving on to check the other houses. I just grabbed this box and now I look like this. Guys, I'm going downstairs because I have to change my avatar. I'm going to have to remove my glasses so they really won't recognize me. And now they're leaving the neighborhood to check if I'm somewhere else. But unfortunately, I'm not out there. I'm actually in the most obvious place of all, but it's going to be really hard for them to figure that out. Now I officially became a police officer and I'm heading out. But guys, there's something really weird. There's a player on top of that truck, and it's the same player who escaped with me, and now he just saw me. But now he's running over here, and this might be really bad because he's holding an axe. I'm heading back to the house, and I'm going to have to lock it to really keep him from coming inside. He's trying to break down my door. This is really strange. I don't know what to do to get rid of him, especially because I'll get caught if he keeps standing at my door. Actually, I don't think I'll get caught. He just wants to hit me. So I'm going back inside, and now I'm going to wash my hair because the way I look right now, I'm too recognizable. Perfect. My hair is wet. I'm unrecognizable. So now I'm coming back, but this time I'm calling the police because they really need to help me. There's a really weird person up front. Guys, he's standing right here, and it looks like he got the call. So now he's coming straight to my Roblox house to arrest this player, who's right here, and now he's really getting arrested. He realized what's happening, and now he finally raised his hands. He's getting arrested here in Roblox. Now I'm opening the door, and he's really been arrested for a long time because of everything he did here in Roblox. He said he's a fugitive too. He's the purple-haired player. Guys, he's trying to report me, but I doubt they're going to believe him because, like it or not, I'm a police officer, and I look really different from that purple-haired player. I look like a completely different person, even though I'm actually that same player from before. He said, "Are you new to the police department?" Yes, I really am new, and today was my first day as a police officer. Now the officer wants to leave, but I want to see what this player is going to say. He said, "Welcome. Look, thank you so much. It's really great that they didn't realize I'm that same player from earlier, but for some reason this player is up here. He can really escape from prison whenever he wants." Now the officer is coming up, and he just realized everything that's going on because this player is up here. I really don't know how he got up here, but he's coming to the front, and now he managed to escape again. He really escaped one more time, and this is super impressive. But guys, he helped me escape from prison, so I'm going to help him too. Now I'm coming back here, and I've got my car, so I'm coming to pick up this player, and I finally managed to save him. He just has to get in. Perfect, he got in, and now I was able to help him escape from here, especially because he helped me a lot. Now the officer passed right by us, and didn't even realize the person he's looking for is right here. Guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and I'll add you on Roblox.